Okay, so we are back, and today what? Yeah, so I don't know the assignments of the last time. I don't know how. I know I gave a lot of assignments because I knew that the next week we were not going to have class, so I needed you guys to be a bit engaged. Were we able to get anything done? Anybody?
I did my assignment to Mr. Ivy. We're even asking admin to send us link to share the assignments, but nothing.
Wow. Okay, so I think she will show you the link to the assignment. Now, it would have been very, very good if we could have the assignment. If we had the assignment now, we could just look at it together. But be that as it may, seems like the assignment is not going to be available at the moment. But I think she's still going to, the admin will still send a link for the assignment to be submitted. I'm quite worried with the number that we have today. Maybe people, I don't know, see that people have forgotten or I don't know. I don't know what to think. But I think we used to be more than this. We are over 80 persons in this class on an average, if I'm not mistaken. But today we have very less than that number for reasons best known to you. I don't know why. But let's just look at something else anyways. Where's that slide? Just a second. Okay. I'm searching for a slide we are supposed to use today. Just a second. Okay, meanwhile, before I do that, or before I get my slide out, anybody should give me a brief of, so I'm sure that I'm not just gulping. You are just gulping in. I'm sure you're getting a lot some value. So can someone just raise their hands if you want to speak and just give me a brief of what you've been able to learn so far from what we've been doing, what we did from the past week, what you've been able to get and what you think you can be able to achieve with the little one that you've gotten. So yeah, anybody? Hello, I'm sure you guys can hear me. Anybody?
Not very clearly. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. Yes, good morning, Joy. Joy, your hand is up, so you have the floor, Joy.
Okay, Mr. Ivy, thank you very much. Okay, so from what you've taught us, digital marketing, the meaning of digital marketing. So on my own, the last time we spoke, we were discussing, the last time you taught us, we did a Google form, how to create a Google form, then social media marketing, and the different channels we can use for our marketing programs, then campaigns and all of that, like adverts. But on my own, because I'm actually interested in knowing what I can do with all of these things. So I had to go and do a little research. So I wanted to know the job roles in digital marketing. So I had to go and search. So I saw that from that digital marketing Kini that you taught us last time, sorry, that's adverts, Facebook, Instagram. That's the metal
Meta
uh,
ads.
yes. So I checked for job roles in digital marketing and I saw that one can either be an audience research person or a content or a content creator and publishing, either you're publishing content for a business or a company or for personal platforms. Then you can also be one of those people that do analysis on data analysis for how businesses can thrive with different social platforms. So for me, I asked the question the last time, and I was asking you that what can we do with these things that we're learning? So you gave some suggestions, so I had to go and check on my own. So from what you've taught us so far, I see that one can actually do something with Google Form. For instance, if I'm starting, like the assignment you gave us, if I'm starting a business and I want to check to see the kind of customers that I will get or their expectations from my business, I can leverage Google Forms to reach out so that it will inform me on creation of product or how to offer a better service. Then the digital marketing channels. One of the things I was eager about before I joined this training was because I wanted to know a few more things about email marketing, search engines, and how to use them. So I saw that digital space is a wide place. So one can either pick a platform that is of most importance or where you feel you can thrive more, focus on it and build everything you need to, build it from scratch and give it time to grow. So digital marketing for me is a wide area. So one just have to look out for places where they know that they can really focus on and thrive there.
All right, Joy, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated that you're able to express your thoughts and also you were able to go back and do a little more research on the things that you already learned and you were able to get more knowledge. And of course, just like you said, the digital marketing space is very broad and very wide. It's not something that you can learn can just be very good in maybe a week or 2 weeks. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of learning. I'm still learning a lot of things, right? And but yeah, thanks so much for sharing your thoughts on that. Is there any other person? I think I saw Gunosh's hand, but I think she's put it down. So maybe some other person, anybody? All right, yeah, Gunosh.
Yeah, hello.
Gunosh, yeah, your
Good
hand is
morning.
up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Thank you so much. Um, as I said that we start from marketing and digital marketing, then we talk about the different types of digital marketing and as social media like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and other websites, sites. And for me, the important thing is about Meta because I didn't I didn't work with Meta because the
Gunash,
platform that
sorry to cut you. I'm struggling to hear what you're saying. I don't know about other people. I'm really struggling. I don't know if it's from my end. Joy, sorry. Can you confirm if you can hear her clearly? Let me be sure it's not from my end.
hear you.
Are you there, Joy?
Yes, please, I'm here. Network is breaking. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I just wanted to confirm if you could hear Gunosh very well because I couldn't hear her clearly. I don't know if it's from my end.
Yes.
Yes, no, you can hear me.
Okay. Someone else says she can hear her clearly. Crystal Bellicom.
Okay, no, is it good or not?
Okay, yes, it's better now. Much better.
Thank you. Okay, I just thought that the meta was very new for me, and I didn't never work with that, and I don't know it, but by this program, I know this program and this application, and I now started from last week that we uh, talked about the meta program. I started to work with that, and I always practice to learn more about that program. And another thing is about digital marketing, their strategy for digital marketing. And so I start to write a strategy for my company in digital marketing section. And I'm glad to be here and glad to learn these things. That's it about me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everybody who have taken time to speak. Those who couldn't speak, there's also no problem. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on that. And I hope to that together we will learn more and do better than we have, right? So let's just move on. So today let's just look at I'll share my screen really quickly before we do what we need to do. I think some of us probably might be conversant with all of this already. Some of us might have the skills already, but as a digital marketer, it's not a, how will I put it? It's not a very compulsory skill to have, but it is really a nice to have. Like it's going to be a big plus to you if you are able to use it to your advantage. So I'm coming. I'll share my screen. So we will be, yeah, confirm you can see my screen.
No, yeah, we can.
Yeah, so like I said, this is going to be a nice to have because for instance, you might be a business owner, maybe not like maybe working in a company or something, probably a business owner um, who needs to push out content for your own business, and you probably need the services of a graphic designer. And let's say your business is a small business and you can't afford that service at the moment, right? What do? Do you just fold your hands and just hope for one magic or the other to happen? No, definitely. So you will probably need to have a few skills, something you can just do to at least make it look professional, but maybe not as much as the professional guys will look, but at least you can be able to have something presentable for yourself. You can use it to design your presentations. You can use it to design your slides, design mockups and whatever for your business or for your brand. And of course, as you can see on my screen, that is introduction to graphic design. And the tool we'll be using will be Canva. I'm sure a lot of us know about Canva. Canva is not a graphic design tool per se under the tools of graphic designs, but Canva is a tool that can help people who are non-graphic designers who need to try out a few things to be able to actually try out designs that can actually be presentable. Canva has a lot of templates, a series of templates that you can just plug and play and edit and make something good come out of it. And Canva has a lot of templates that you can actually use to make designs out of it, you know, very simple, sharp, clear designs that just sell your story and sell your brand without having to do so much work and so much editing. And you can also still design from scratch with Canva if you wish to, right? And there's the Canva Pro, and then there's the Canva Free, which is, of course, is what we'll be starting with. And Canva Pro, I think, is not so expensive. I don't know how much this thing is now per month, but I know that it can go for as low as 900 Naira or 1,000 Naira, as the case might be. Some people also give access to people to join their Canva Pro Academy or link, however it's been called, right? But this is what we'll be looking at today. So I'm just trying to lay the foundation so you have a brief understanding of why we are looking at this topic, because I know some people might be asking, does this concern graphic design? Does this concern digital marketing? What exactly is the Canva teams? Thank you, Hazan. Does this concern digital marketing? What exactly is the role of graphic design in digital marketing? Well, the graphic design is part of marketing, and we're trying to sell a story. Yes, we might not be the people who can edit videos, but at least we should be able to edit quick designs, right? Quick, very quick, simple designs that can actually fly, right? Because you might be in emergency situations and there's no graphic designer available. My voice is low. Oh, wow. Lovett says my voice is low. Okay. Do I need to extend it? Okay. Other people say it's clear, it's audible enough. Lovett, I don't know. Maybe maybe you need to increase the volume of your speakers, or you need to use maybe a headphone or a headset or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so someone says they missed me. Oh, I missed you people too. Cry, but I won't cry. Okay, so let's go on. Yeah. So let me just immediately do some presentation mode and start sharing my slides so we can all see it. Okay, Lovett's hand is up. All right, Lovett, shoot, your hand is up before I move on. So say what you have to say.
Hello, sir. I don't know if you can hear me.
Clearly.
Okay. I think my network is bad. I can't hear you very well. Plus, for 2 days now, the classes have not been able to join. I don't know if you literally restricted me from joining the class. I tried to join and it doesn't work out. They keep telling me I'm not permitted. So I've not been able to join.
For how many days?
For 2 days now, the 2 classes I have missed, I tried to enter, it doesn't work.
Hold on. So let me be clear, let me be sure. The last time we had class was not last week, was upper week. Are you talking about that week? Like the week before, 2 weeks ago, precisely?
No, this week. Yes. Sorry, last week rather. It was last week. I couldn't join.
We didn't have a class last week. I'm not sure. There was no class last week until the upper week. And if you're talking about the upper week, I think I remember seeing you 2 times. There was no class last week.
There was a class last week. There was a class last week.
Okay, not my class. Not my class. Okay. And you were saying you couldn't join. What was he telling you, Lovett?
That I was not permitted.
That you were not permitted.
Yes.
I don't know, but I think one of the issues that might have caused that might be that the class had gotten to a very full capacity and it was no longer accepting people. So maybe, I think some people are saying that there was a link on WhatsApp that the recording link was sent on WhatsApp. So I think you should check that out. Also, there's a link on WhatsApp platform saying that you should submit assignments. Yes, so there was the assignment I gave to you. That's what the link is supposed to help you submit. So submit your assignment is on the link. You can do that after the class. Love it. So I think that was the issue. So probably I'm sorry about that. Apologies, first of all. I really apologize about what happened, that you were not able to join the class. So here's what you do. I think you should probably just find a way to get access to the recording and just listen to the recording and see what value you can get from that. So sorry to hear this. Can we proceed? Love it. Okay, she's mute. So I'm guessing she's gonna hand this down already. Musa, please mute your mic, just in case you're not saying anything, so that we don't have any voice from the background. Right, so let's just hop into yeah, so introduction to graphic design. Now the first question is, what is graphic design? What like, before you read my own definition, someone tell me, what do you think is graphic design? Just what do you think graphic design is? Somebody? Anybody? Yes, Gunosh, your hand is up. You first.
Yes, I think graphic design means to make more beautiful a project, a presentation, a picture, a poster, or anything else. To add some color, add some shape, or something else to make it more visible, more better for attract the other people attention. And I think it's all about beauty.
Okay, thank you. It's all
Oh,
about
you're welcome.
beauty. Thank you. Yeah, Joy, your hand is up as well.
Okay, so I think graphic design is interpreting your thoughts through either shape, pictures, or anything that has to do with general designs. Just your thoughts being illustrated through something people can actually see.
All right, thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. Hassan Rafayat on the chat session says graphic design is a representation of art using image, text, etc. Thank you, Rafia. Sanusi is asking, how can we have this app on our system? We are coming to that, and you can download the Canva app on your phone as well, so you can even use it from your phone. Thank you, Gulnosh. Thank you, Rafia. Thank you, Joy, for your definition. Any other person wants to give me a try? These are the only 3 people that have been communicating in class. We are up to 30 something. Omoyemi Oluborode says it is the use of image and text to represent your ideas. Thank you, Omoyemi Oluborode. Sorry if I did not pronounce that name correctly. There are other persons in this class. Can you guys please give me some answers? It's mostly the ladies that have been giving answers. The guys, what's up? It looks like there are more ladies in the class, but then, I mean, the men are only asking for
Good morning,
attendance
sir.
list. Good morning.
Okay, graphic design involves the use of text, image in order to pass an information.
Thank you, Saraphine. Oh, Saraphine, it's been a while.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you too. Thank you for that definition. Guys, what's up? Should I call your names? Say something. I need to hear a guy's voice. I need to hear a guy's voice. Meanwhile, there are 2 people that me and them will have problem in this class. 2 guys. I'll soon mention your names. Just hold on. Let me finish it. Let me finish my class first. You people did me something the last time. I wrote your name down. I will not forget. Okay, so which of the guys is going first? Somebody say something, so I'll move on. Maybe I should call names. Uno, Amber, you're a guy. Can you say something? Maybe you're even a graphic designer self. My mind is telling me that you're a graphic designer. Uno, Amber, please, if you're there, can you give us a definition? So, know if you would drop your phone and just move on. Is he there? No, don't think he is. Okay, the guys have decided not to say anything.
Mr.
All right,
Mr. I sent a message on the chat.
ma'am.
I've done my own on the chat.
Okay, sir. Oh, okay. Thank you. Graphic design is a craft where professionals create visual content to communicate messages. All right, Umo, thank you so much. My
Good
mind is
morning,
telling me
sir.
that
I've dropped mine in the chat.
Musa Popola, okay, it involves the use of text and symbols to beautify a work. Okay, so the guys are more comfortable dropping their own in the chat. They don't want me to hear their voice. That's okay,
Good
that's
morning,
fine.
sir. Unumber, I've dropped his own.
Yes, I've seen it. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's move on. Thank you for your wonderful definitions. They are all correct. Crystal Belly Joma, the last one says graphic design is a craft that enables one pass information and ideas through visual content. Thank you so much. Very, very explicit definition. Yeah, so let's move on. Thank you so much. All your definitions are really correct. Like it's about beauty, is to make things look beautiful, is to pass information using text and images, is to represent your ideas using text and image or using images and text, right? Making it look beautiful and attractive to the eyes, but still pass the message. Very, very correct. So I'll just move on. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, my system is really giving me some headaches. Abdul Hamid, graphic design can be defined as a process to define pictures, text, system track. Thank you. So yeah, what do I have here? Question: what is graphic design? I said here that graphic design is a form of communication that uses colors, shapes, images, and words to create visual content that surrounds us in many forms, including print and digital media. Is a form of communication. So graphic design, first of all, is a communication. And I think some people also said that, right? It's a form of communication because you're communicating at this point in time. But this time around, you're using colors, you're using shapes, you're using images, and then you're also mixing it with words to create visual content, right? That surrounds us in so many ways. The visual content that we are talking about now, the various visual contents that we have, ranging from flyers to prints to digital forms like e-flyers. So you see how they look very beautiful, very attractive, having a blend of colors that match, using shapes and using images as well. Effective designs communicate information in a way that inspires, informs, in a way that inspires and informs consumers, making it a critical element for any business success. So graphic design is also very important for any business because it inspires and informs consumers, right, about stuff. Organizations pay some very good amount of money for graphic designers alone. So some organizations that know the importance of graphic design have a dedicated graphic designer who they pay some very good amount of money to create good graphics for them because they know how important it can be. Graphic design is one way to send a very good message, right? And one way that people can also take a brand serious is how good their design is as well, right? So let's move. Okay, I might have to stop displaying like this because, okay. Yeah, so after that, we have the graphic design principles. Now, there are design principles. What are the principles? The principles that guide designs, the principles that help you make sure that your designs align, the principle that make your designs come out well and come out in the best possible form or possible shape. And the principles of design are a set of rules that designers should follow when creating a composition to actually create visually pleasing work, right? So there are certain principles and certain rules that guide design that graphic designers are supposed to actually do or follow that route so that they can be able to create visually pleasing work, visually pleasing designs. And the purpose of these rules are to deliver a message in the most organized and functional way, right? So if there are no principles, if there are no rules guiding it, most of the designs you see that look really attractive and really nice will not look the way they are, because it is the rules and the principles that guide this design that helps the designers to deliver a message in a very organized and functional way, right? Making it visually appealing to the eyes and still passing out very good information in the end. So while we've seen our fair share of experimental pieces out there, it's important to know this. Okay, yeah, so there are fundamental principles that needs to be followed, and we're just going to be looking at them one by one. Yeah, the first one on the list is balance. That's the very first thing on the list, balance. And balance states that an element on a page should carry the same visual weight, right? It can range from form to size, color, and texture, but it should help make the design feel stable or have balance. The element need to have a certain scale. So elements placed on a page should carry a visual weight. I want you to have a look at this. So there are certain examples. You can see that here, this particular design on the left-hand side and this particular one on the right-hand side carry the same visual weight, right? It makes it balanced. And there is a symmetrical and asymmetrical balance. The symmetrical balance is that the elements on the right side should have the same visual weight as the elements on the left side. And then asymmetrical should have different size, but the same visual weight. So, sorry, excuse me. If you can look at this, you can see here that this and this have the same visual weight. It's a symmetrical balance. They are both balanced. They are both on the same side. They both share the same side. One is on the right, one is on the left, but they are balanced, right? And they carry the same visual weight. Element on the right side has the same visual weight as that on the left side. Then for this one is that they have different sides. This is a square and it's purple. This is a circle and this color, but they have the same visual weight. They carry equal weight on the eyes from what you can see. So that's the first rule. It has to be balanced in your design. So you need to have balance. Number two is unity. So unity is the principle of unity in the principles of design is the harmony produced by all elements in a design piece. So every element in your design needs to have a certain level of harmony, right? For instance, similar colors that match and integrate elements organically makes it appear as if they belong together and are not just put on a page. So for instance, you want to have unity. If someone dresses in so many colors that do not match, we say the person is wearing color riots, right? Those of us that know what color riot is. So there is a blend of colors that do not match. So you look at the person, maybe someone is wearing let's say someone is wearing a blue shirt, someone is wearing a blue shirt, a black trouser, and a red shoe with a yellow cap, right? It's jointed. There is no unity in the person's colors or in the person's appearance. So we say the person has color riot. Same thing with this slide. The unity here is that there should be harmony produced by all the elements in a design piece, right? If there are similar colors, you should pick similar colors that match and integrate them organically so that they appear like they belong together and not just put on a page. Now, this is just same colors, but you can see the unity that has been provided here. You can see how they look. They look very nice to the eyes and it's unified, right? So that's the second rule. Number two is unity. Number three is contrast. Contrast now refers to the level of difference between design elements in order to create visual hierarchies. The variation makes certain elements stand out more than others. You can apply contrast by using either colors, textures, sizes, and shapes. So contrast is like the level of difference, like it states here, between design elements in order to create a visual hierarchy. So there's you want to create a hierarchy in visual. You want something to look different from the others. So you increase the contrast or you make it look different from the other elements, right? And you can say that it can be done with either colors, it can be done with textures, it can be done with sizes, it can be done with shapes. If you look at these pictures that we have there, you can see that the first one is a color contrast. The first one is a color contrast. You can see the color is different from that of the rest. The rest of the boxes are purple, and this is I don't know what color of blue that is. It's turquoise blue or what? Right? I think it's turquoise blue. Looks somehow like turquoise blue, but just call it blue. You can see that's color contrast, and then we have the shape contrast where the other shapes are, and there's one shape that is different from the rest. So it creates a visual hierarchy of, okay, this one is particularly different from the other ones, right? And you know that, okay, this particular one stands out. Like this other one now, this blue shape stands out from the other ones. While on this other end, the circle stands out from the squares, right? So you get that. So that's contrast. So remember, we've mentioned 3 rules. Number 1 is balance. Number 2 is unity. And then number 3 now is contrast, right? And we'll go over to rule number 4, which is emphasis. Emphasis. Emphasis is a strategy that in strategy in design that is used to get a viewer's attention to a specific design element. And it can be in any form. It can be a button, it can be a website, it can be an image that you actually want to get the person to actually get the attention to that particular stuff, right? It's to create something that will stand out from the rest of the page. Now, you are creating emphasis. Emphasis is, this is what I want you to look at. This is the main message I want you to see. This is the main thing I'm passing, right? And you can see from here, this is more like emphasis, right? There's also a white line under. There's an emphasis on this particular one. In text, it can be by increasing the text or making a particular text bolder than the rest. You're trying to create emphasis, or making the particular text a different color from the rest. You're trying to create an emphasis on that particular text for you to capture people's attention that this is actually what I want you to look at, right? Yeah. So it can be like that. It can be that, oh, you want people to click to a website or a link. You have a way to create the emphasis in such a way that people know that this is what you want them to see. This is what you want that you want to stand out, right? It can be in any form. It can be a button, right? It can be an image, whatever. So that's the rule number 4, emphasis. Emphasis. Rule number 5 is repetition, right? Using repeated elements on a layout can be pleasing to the viewer, but the repetition has to be done carefully. And it is repeating a single element through the design, right? We can call a good repetition of lines because it creates a certain consistency. As much as you are trying to do your repetition, there has to be consistency in the repetition, and it should make it look pleasant to the eyes. So you're repeating elements, but you have to repeat them in a very consistent way, in a way that actually looks pleasant to the eyes. The good thing about design is that even you, when you're doing your own design, when you see a design that doesn't sit well, you will know, right? You just know that, okay, this particular stuff I did here doesn't sit well with me, doesn't sit well, right? Although there are a few ones that might be very difficult to notice, but then there are the ones that you will know that, okay, this one's not well. So you can see here that these shapes are being repeated in different patterns. This is a repetition, this is a repetition, this is a repetition. Likewise, this, right? So repetition is also a next a principle that you need to follow, and you need to follow it strictly. The next one is pattern, right? In principles of design, we just talked about repetition now, but for pattern is repetition of more than one design element, right? Repetition focuses on a single element being repeated, while pattern refers to multiple elements repeated throughout the design. This is repetition, a single element being repeated. This is a single element probably being repeated in different shapes, same with this one. But pattern is repeating, repetition is a single element, while pattern refers to multiple elements repeated throughout the design. So for pattern is now repeating multiple elements, not just the same one, right? But they should have what? A pattern. The way you repeat them gives them a certain pattern, right? So different elements, but it's repeated in a very, very nice pattern, right? The repetition is done orderly and decently so that it flows and it has its own harmony. That's rule number 6. And then number 7, which is the last one I have here, is rhythm. Rhythm is a principle that has more complexity than actually the others. right? It's more complex, and repetition and pattern are applied to same elements throughout a design. But rhythm is the visual tempo of the combination of elements when used repeatedly, that in such a way that it gives an organized movement. So repetition and pattern, more likely the same, right? Repeating it in a good way or in a good manner. But for rhythm now, rhythm is more complex because it is you getting to see the visual tempo of this combination of elements that you're repeating and how they look. How does the visual tempo look? Is the tempo okay? When they say tempo, you know, when someone says the tempo, like the tempo of the music, if you're listening to bad music, you will know that the tempo of the music is wrong, is not okay. Same with design. So tempo is this image, these shapes that have been repeated in a pattern, right? What is the tempo at which they are going? Are they flowing in an organized movement? Are they moving in an organized way? Are they being repeated in an organized setting that you can see the rhythm at which they are flowing, right? As you can see this, right? In music now, for instance, they say there's something they call voice rhythm, where you have to follow the rhythm of maybe the sound or the beats and sing music, right? And in voice rhythm, there are places where your voice will probably go up, where you take a pitch high and then you bring the pitch down. Sometimes there are times that you maintain a certain level of pitch for a while before you probably go lower or then go higher again, right? So it gives it that rhythm. It makes it melodious for music. Same with this guy on design. For the rhythm here, makes your design look or have the feeling of an organized movement, is flowing towards the same direction, is moving in harmony. We've mentioned harmony. You can see how these different elements or principles are intertwined, right? If you want to do something that has rhythm, it has to flow in harmony. They have to move in an organized movement. And we also mentioned harmony. There should be a pattern at which you're doing it, and then it's going to be repeated. So you see how they actually flow together in a very organized way. And these are the principles of the 7 principles of design, which we have just stated, right? Number 1 is balance. I'm going to share this slide. I think I shared the first slide. I don't know if they shared it, so I'm going to share this slide as well, so you can always read it. And number 1 is balance. That you need to have balance in your design, right? The elements need to be balanced, whether symmetrical or asymmetrical. Number 2 is unity. There should be unity, right? There should be harmony produced by all the elements in your design piece, right? So it should go in a unified way, in a unified direction, just like we have here for the shapes. Number 3 is contrast, right? The level of difference between design elements to create visual hierarchies. That's contrast, right? And we have emphasis, which is to get the viewer's attention to a specific element. You want the viewer to focus on one particular thing. There's a particular message you're trying to send. You want people to see that particular message. That's where you lay emphasis on, right? The emphasis can be with color, the emphasis can be with size, can be on shape, right? The next one is repetition, right? Where you have to repeat elements, right? You're using repeated elements on the layouts, right? That can be pleasing to a viewer. So a viewer is seeing elements that are being repeated, but they are pleasing to his eyes. So repetition is also important, right? Repeating a single element throughout the design. All right. Then we have pattern, which is number 6, pattern repetition of more than one design element. Even though repetition focuses on a single element being repeated, this one refers to multiple elements that are repeated throughout a design, and it flows towards a certain pattern. And then we have the last one being rhythm, which is how well does it create a visual tempo, right? When the elements are being combined together, when they are being used repeatedly and with different variations, what kind of organized movement does it actually give? So these are the 7 principles. Number 1 is balance. Number 2 is unity. 3 is contrast. 4 is emphasis. 5 is repetition. 6 is pattern. And then 7 is rhythm. Right. together. Are we in sync?
Yes, we are.
All right, cool. So the next thing is fonts and typeface. Fonts and typeface. So yes, you rarely hear the word typeface, right? You rarely hear anybody say what typeface are you using. What you'll be asked is what fonts did you use, right? But typeface is otherwise known as the font family, right? It is the design or style of a set of characters. I'm going to show you what those fonts and typeface are. So typeface encompasses the overall appearance, shape, and style of a character or the characters, including variations in their weight, variations in width, variations in size or style, such as italics or bold. So typeface is a collection of related fonts. That's why it is called a font family, right? Typeface, a collection of related fonts. While a font, on the other hand, is a specific instance of variation within a typeface. Font is a specific instance or variation within a typeface. For example, Roboto is a typeface because it's a collection of many styles, right? Roboto is a typeface, while the other ones are styles. Let me be more specific. So let me show you quickly what that means. I'll just open my Canva. Okay. What screen can you see?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so now this is a Canva design. I've been trying to work on a slide. So I want to show us the difference between a typeface and a font. So this is Code Extra Pro, whatever that is. So let's look at what a typeface is and what a font is. So this font I'm using, this typeface I'm using here, or this font is Codec Pro Extra Bold. Now, Codec Pro is the typeface. And then under Codec Pro, we have the regular and we have the bold. So if I put this on bold, I've changed it. So this is a font. Codec Pro Extra Bold is now the font. Okay, let's use one that is a bit closer to us. So let's use the Roboto now. Let's use the Roboto instance. Let me type for Roboto fonts. Now this is Roboto. That's the font. I've changed it. This is Roboto. Roboto is the typeface, right? Because Roboto is the font family. When we say Roboto is the font family, it is the parent font. But if you ask somebody, what did you use for your design, they will tell you Roboto, right? Then if we open this Roboto font, we are now going to see Roboto Regular and Roboto Bold. So what is this? These are now different fonts under the typeface Roboto. So we now have Roboto Regular and we have Roboto Bold. Do you understand? Let's look at Rubik.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it all the font type that's bold and regular?
No, not all. So yeah, for those kind of fonts now that do not have like a typeface, because there are fonts that don't have a typeface, that is just the font, just the name. For instance, if you look at these fonts now, yeah, this is Rubik Bubbles. It doesn't have any regular or bold or any different variety of this particular font. So this is just the font. This is a font, this is a font, don't have varieties. But Rubik now is a typeface, right? Because it's a font family. And then if we open Rubik, we will see Rubik Light, which is now the font, Rubik Regular, which is also another font, Rubik Medium, which is the variety of this particular typeface called Rubik. Semi-bold, bold, and black, right? So that takes us back to what we were saying, that a typeface or font family is the design or style of a set of characters. So a set of being the ones that are under it. It encompasses the overall appearance, the shape, and the style of the characters, right? The appearance, there is light, there is medium, there is bold, right? The shape, the weight, some are bold, some are light, some are semi-bold, right? Which are the different fonts that are under it. And a font, of course, is what we just said, the specific instance or variation of a typeface. So it's now more specific when you say, I am using Roboto Bold or I am using Roboto Medium, right? I hope that is clear enough.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right.
please.
All right. Now, okay, so let's now look at it again. Let me share this other screen with you. So yeah, the most common typeface categories are serif and sans serif typefaces. Serif and sans serif typefaces, they are like the most common. They are like what has used the umbrella of the other typefaces. And sans serif are the most common option used because they are readable, right? Sans serifs are mostly used for design because they are readable. Serifs are not usually a primary typeface because it is not so readable unless it actually fits into a brand's personality. Serif are more suitable for large chunks of text like articles, like serif, like blogs. So example of a serif typeface would be Times New Roman. Times New Roman is not a font type that is very good for design because of how it looks. It's more suitable for a large set of words when you're typing. Same with like Arial, Arial. Those are typefaces that are not so good with on design, right? But they are better for large set of text, large chunks of text like articles, right? While sans serifs are the ones that are actually used for design, and sans serifs are many. Different brands have different types of fonts that they use for their design. Right? Then there are also the script typefaces. The script, right? They are script typefaces. They are also called calligraphy or handwritten typefaces. Those ones are difficult to read and they are never used as a primary typeface. So they are never used as the primary text for design. They are mostly used for maybe making fancy designs or making the design look more, colorful or fancy. But the primary text which you want to use for your design, probably the one that actually sends the main message, will not or should not be a script calligraphy or handwritten typeface. Although some people have mastered the craft of making it look like how they want it to look, but I'll tell you that it's not so appealing for you to use it as your primary typeface, right? So that's what happens when making a pick. And of course, if you check, this graphic thing still deals with branding, because when you're doing a graphic design for a brand, you want to do designs that match the color of the brand, right? So your design has to match the brand color for branding purposes. Check brands, like go and look at any brand that you know about that has good graphic designs on their pages, on their content. You will see that the designs are always in line or in sync with the brand colors, right? If the brand color is blue and white, probably the main design might be white or blue. The main design might be white or blue, any of the colors, and then the text and every other, the text will now be maybe white, maybe then any other color that can maybe go with it, right? But yeah, they are always using the main colors of the brand to actually send message because it's good for branding. Also the text, right? The text of the design is also mostly what is being used. So if you have a website, you most likely want to use the text from your website as the text, primary text for your designs, right? That's how it has to do with branding. So I mentioned the calligraphy or and handwritten. So let's look at what those typefaces look like and why we say they should not be used or they cannot be used for as primary text. You can see this is handwriting, right? This is one of them, a calligraphy design, a calligraphy type of typeface. You see how it looks? It's not very good for a primary text. Let's see different variations of it. You can see what they look like. Apricots, decor, they are not so clear in the eyes, right? Let's say I want to convert this now to social media marketing. Do you see? You see why they are not as advisable for primary text. You see what it makes this design look like? Doesn't make it look good at all. Let's close it out. Go back to this. So let's go to this other one, Alex Brush. Let's see what it also looks like. Can you also see? Not good for primary text.
Why it's not good?
Yeah, it's not good. So that's one of it. So let's look at calligraphy as well. Now this is a calligraphy typeface. I didn't change this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now this is calligraphy. Same thing, right? Same like almost like the handwriting. Can you see this? These are calligraphy. You see, not also good, right? Not also good for primary text. So this is why we say that they are not good, right? For primary, as a primary text for your designs. Yeah, they can be used for any other thing. Maybe you want to make your design more stylish. You want to give it more beauty. You want to give it some form of designs, right? You can use that for them, but not when you have a primary text, right? So that's that on the whole principles and fonts and texts and typefaces. I don't want to dwell so much on that, right? Is there any questions so far?
No questions.
No questions.
Okay. How many
Okay,
persons
sir.
have
Hello,
who has
sir.
a count? Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for this amazing class, sir. It's been engaging and interesting. So I want to ask if it's possible you help us to probably get Canva Pro so that you can have access to all these features.
Canva Pro. For myself or for you?
Yes, sir.
For myself or for you? I have a Canva Pro account. I don't know, I can't give you one at the moment, but I have a Canva Pro account. I actually know where you're driving at, right? I know that the Canva free doesn't give you a lot of options to explore,
All the
right?
features. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you can always move with what you have at the moment, and then you can always just improve it. So, who has how many of us have a Canva account? If you've created a Canva account, you have a Canva account with Canva. Just raise your hand and just drop.
I guess I've registered on the Canva site, but I'm not changing my Canva to Pro version.
Okay. Lovett has, Hassan Rafiat has, Ifeoluwa Johnson has. I just want to know the number of people who have. Let me know what I'm doing if I have to create a Canva account for everyone.
I have.
Yes, okay. Obiano has okay. A good number of persons seem to have Canva account. Fumi Abuduri says she doesn't have. Unosh Atai has. Okay. How many of us have used it to design before? Okay, a few persons do not have. Okay, good. All right, it's kind of balanced. Lovett has played with it a bit. Okay. Who has used you people that have? How many times have you used it to design? Do you use it to design at all? Or maybe you have not had a cost to actually use it. It's also fine. That happens. Obiano Joe says she uses it often. Okay, that's good. Miriam Shitu says she have tried using it once. Okay, that's fair. I used it to design a lot, but not much. Hassan, yeah, I use it quite often. Okay. I designed my letterhead, the follower. Oh, that's nice. I have as well. I used it. Okay. Okay. Soyombo says he has used it many times and Canva gave him a badge. Nice. Istabel doesn't have hasn't tried it before. But most have used it just for mission boards. All right, different people, different reasons of which are using their Canva. I mean, it's quite okay. I mean, we are all different people, different experiences. Used it for making posters, especially marketing posters. I've made 100 designs on Canva so far. Oh, Hassan, 100 designs. That's good. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your responses. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I'm well aware now that some people do not have a Canva account, which is fair. I mean, if you don't have a Canva account, the only problem now is that I don't know which email I will use because I probably have used all my emails to create a Canva account. But let me just see. Creating a Canva account is not difficult, right? I'll just tell us how to do or what to do when you create an account. Some of us have used it more frequently, so we won't have a problem with it. So if you want to create an account on Canva, you simply go and type canva.com on your browser. Let's see this. Let me go home to this my own Canva account so you see what I'm talking about. So I want to confirm that if I have an account that can be used to create a Canva account, a new one, because I don't think I do now. Probably I've used all my accounts to create a Canva account. I'm not so 100% sure. Let's see. So canva.com. Let me see this one. Yeah, okay. So I'll share my screen. I'll be using this one to show you how to create a Canva account. I will not create one myself. So
Is this the Canva or Canva?
Ma, can't hear you.
I said, is this Canva?
Please type. Your network is bad. Please type.
Okay, she's asking if it's Canva.
I said, or Canva.
If it's Canva or Canva Pro, is that what you asked? Best I was trying to interpret for. I already have an account.
Yes, sir. But I think this is Canva website now, not the.
Yes, I'm trying to show people
Yes,
who have not.
The website.
This is just the normal. It's just the normal Canva website, right? You can also download the Canva app to your phone to use Canva on your smartphones, right? You can do your designs from your smartphones. Just that the smartphone might not give you a lot of flexibility if you're not conversant with it enough, but you can always try. You can always try. I already have a Canva account here from what I can see, and you can see this particular Canva account. There's no Canva Pro on it, and asked to start my free trial, right? And I wanted to show persons who do not have a Canva account, how we can create a free Canva account. But I think all my accounts are already created on Canva. I just want to check one last one just to be sure that it is free. What account it is? Why am I restoring? So for those who are asking about Canva Pro, if you want to get a Canva Pro, you can possibly join someone's team. So there are certain people who have Canva teams where they have people join their Canva Pro account, right? And maybe you pay for a period of time, maybe 1K, maybe 900 naira for a month, I don't know. Right, so you can possibly join those guys and you can access every Canva Pro feature that you want. Right, it just depends on when you get someone like that, or you can pay directly for your own Canva Pro by yourself after using their free trial. It's your choice. So for those of us who do not have Canva, who don't have Canva account, have never created one, all you have to do is go to your browser and type this URL, canva.com. Canva.com, canva.com. As simple as that. And then you're going to be coming onto this page that says login or sign up. And this is what the page looks like. So accept all cookies and just get out of the way. This is what it looks like. Start designing videos, websites. Right. So you can see here there's a login button. You can see that there's a login button and there's a sign up button. There's a login and then there's a sign up. Login is if you have an account already. And if you have an account, automatically it logs you in. Sign up, you don't have an account, so you want to sign up, so you just click on the sign up button. And when you click on sign up button, it's going to show you your login or sign up in seconds, right? It's very fast and very easy to sign up on Canva. Use your email, right? Definitely, I'm sure everyone in this class has an email account, a Gmail account, right? I'm sure everybody has that. I mean, that's like one of the basic things now for practically anybody who uses a smartphone, a Gmail account, a Google account, right? So you can see here that it gives you different options. It gives you the option to continue with Google, gives you the option to continue or sign in with Facebook, gives you the option to continue with email. It also tells you to continue another way, right? So I mean, these are the three options you probably will need. You can't if you exhaust this, then that's when you go to choose another way. Continue with Google. Once you have a Gmail account, you just click on continue with Google and it redirects straight up and it takes you into Canva, and then maybe a few more steps and you're good. Continue with Facebook, same thing, right? Email, that's now a different email. And then there's continue another way, which will give you more options like continue with Apple, continue with Google, continue with Facebook, continue with Microsoft, continue with Clever, with email, with work email, login with mobile. So I'm sure that will most likely be among 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5. I mean, so I think, right? So you just need to continue with whatever account. Now I just clicked on continue with Google and it's going to redirect you. And once you get redirected, it's showing you choose an account to continue with Canva. You choose the account. You don't even need to set up anything, no serious setup. Automatically, it just gets you your Canva account ready to sign up. Once you continue with Canva, I mean, because Google are just trying to do their own authentication to be sure you are the person who is trying to log in and not a bot. So once you just click on continue with Canva, you're directed to another page where you need to just maybe take a few steps and then you're gone and you're good. Straight up. Same thing with any other part that you use. So you just need to go to the website and just click on canva.com, search for canva.com, and just follow the steps. Choose what you want to sign up with. It's very easy, very, very easy to do. Anybody and everybody can do it, right? Even a 9-year-old child can do it. Very simple and very easy. You just click on continue with Canva. I don't want to use this email account for Canva because all of them are already there and I barely use them for anything, right? So if you continue with Canva, let me just click on that. Let me see what's going to show me. Developer info, blah, blah, blah. Choose an account to redirect you to Canva. You see what that is? So you just choose your account. It will redirect you to Canva, and then automatically you have a Canva account. I don't think you even have to put a password or anything. You just need to get it done into Canva, and they automatically send you an email that you have created an account with Canva, right? And you can run with it. You check your email. If the email needs you to confirm, you hit the confirmation button. Boom, you're into Canva. Now I want to show you what the free version of Canva looks like. Sorry, guys. It's under my throat. So once you sign up, right, for those who will be signing up for the first time, the free version of Canva, this is what it's going to look like. Let me share my screen. Because once you sign up, the very first thing is the free version that you'll be using, right? And it's going to be a personal account. You don't need to set up anything, no plenty info, just very strict and very straight to the point. So this is like a Canva personal account, and you can see what they have here. They have design docs, whiteboard, Instagram post, square, presentation, flyer, logo for brand. Like you can practically design anything, almost anything, maybe not everything, right? You can see there's social media section, there's videos, there's presentation, there's docs, there's for you. Then this is the projects. Under the projects is when you work on the project, when you do any design, this is where they come, this is where they land. Like this now, I think this was the class. So that's where your designs land, where any design you manage to make, any design you make out of anything, that is where they come in. Right? So that's where they come in. These are templates where they have a bunch of templates for you to actually use, right? For your designs. There's brand, there's apps, you can create a team if you want to. Then there's Magic Studio. Magic Studio is the new one, which is the Canva AI that can practically do certain things for you. Can convert designs to documents, it can make quick designs, it can convert pages, can resize pages, right? Very quick and very sharp for you to use. So this is what the free Canva looks like. This is the home. So if you want to make any design, you can just pick on the type of design you want to make. If you come here, you can see that they're giving you options of what you want to choose. You can upload a design if you have one that you want to do. Then there's custom size where you can choose the size of a design by yourself. If you want to make a design, you already have the custom size in mind. Then there's the create a design button at the top here. This one. And if you click on it, you're going to see all of these things that are already outlined here for you to use and create your design, because that's the same thing. What will you design today? That's the question. There is doc, auto size, there's whiteboard, there's Instagram post square. Instagram post square is 1080 by 1080 pixels. That is the dimension. There is presentation, right? 16 by 9 presentation slide, just like the one I was using to show you as an example. Is the dimension is 1920 by 1080 pixel. It automatically gets the size of what you want. There's flyer, right? A flyer depends on the kind of flyer you want to do. You can see 210 by 297 millimeter. There's logo, if you want to design a logo. There is Facebook post landscape, there's document, there's poster portraits, there's Instagram story, Instagram story, how it looks, 1080 by 1920. There's video, 1920 by 1080, which is of course a landscape video. You can see how the reverse is. For Instagram, it is portraits. For this one, it is landscape. There's a story, there's resume, there's YouTube thumbnail if you want to design a YouTube thumbnail, business card, mobile video. And then there is the customized size. All right, I've read all of these. The size I want to design is not here, but I have the amount of pixel in my mind. I know the size. You just come to custom size and you put in the width and the height and put in the dimension. If it's pixels, if it's inches, if it's millimeter, if it's centimeter. You know what you want to design. You know what you want to achieve. You know what you plan to achieve. And you can just achieve that through this particular place on Canva. Right. So, what are we? Okay, sorry, the message is popping into my laptop. I'm sure you guys can be seeing it on the screen. All right, so we have docs, whiteboard, Instagram post square, presentation 16:9, flyer, logo, and what have you, right? And this is the free Canva now. This is the free one, not the one I have, not the one with Pro. I'm doing this for so that I mean, you know, if I'm using the Pro now, a lot of us will be some persons, especially those who are maybe I don't have, are not conversant with Canva, might not understand what might be going on. So let's just use this one. So I'm sure you understand this page quite easily. Just showed you a couple of stuff that you need to know about, right, on Canva. Okay. Okay, Obianuju, your hand is up here.
Okay, please, I wanted to find out, what's this whiteboard? What's it used for? Because I come across it, but I don't really know what it's used for.
So this is what a whiteboard looks like, right? People use it to do infographics. You can use it to do infographics. You can use it to draft down ideas. Let's open one so you see what it looks like. So you see what a whiteboard looks like? This is an example of a whiteboard and what it looks like typically.
Okay.
So you see what it looks like. You use it to draft out your plans. You can see that it's also used to draft hierarchy.
Yes.
Yeah. So why is it so style?
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's it, right? So that's a whiteboard, and that's what it looks like. So you can see, yeah, for those who are just seeing this, you can see templates that Canva gives you. So let's go and create a design. Let's go and create a. Let's change this to an Instagram square. Let's use an Instagram post square. Still loading. Now, this is an Instagram post square, right? You can see a couple of templates that they have already designed. Canva have already had these templates. You can just pick from it and edit. Now, take notes of this is a free account. Take note of these guys. You can see the guys with crown. They are all pro, so you can't use them because they are not free. We are using the free Canva. Like this one is a pro design. You can use it. Any template that has this crown, this yellow crown or gold crown, and then by the time we toggle on it, you have the pro, then you can use it for free, right? But anyone that doesn't have that, then you can actually use it. So you can see a couple of templates that have been designed on Canva already. So we can decide to pick one and maybe run with it. Maybe you decide to pick a template, you just want to edit it and get something out of it, something very simple, very sharp. You don't want to stress yourself for too much, like just pick up what you want. You look for what suits what you want to do, and then you just do what you edit. So let's look for something. Let's look at this one. I think this is free. Yeah, this is free. So you can see this is a template, right? And you can now edit this template to suit what you want. Now, this is when you're editing, right? You don't have any idea about how to start a design from scratch. You just want something that you can just simply plug and play, edit, and run with it. And you can see this is an image, and I can delete this image and insert my own image into this frame. You can see this is a text. I can delete the text and type my own text. And you can see this as well. Also, this button, join the button, right? So this is it. Then you have your logo here. So you can add your logo, you can import your logo, and then you put it down here. So it's pretty much simple, pretty much easy, right? If you want to edit, we can just change this from digital marketing agency to YTP. Or we'll get it the way they did it. Marketing class. So let's say this is what we wrote down. We want to write it like this, YTP digital marketing class. You can say I just edited it. I can change the font. If I'm not comfortable with this font, I can tap on this and I can go down to here. The font is archive, and I can look for a font that is free, because just like we have the course implications on whiteboard, just like we have this one here, we can just like we had the crowns for the various templates, we also have some fonts that are not free. I can't even find anyone. Where are they? Yeah. So you can see a couple of these fonts are not free, right? You can see those are fonts that you cannot use. You can't use them because they are not free, because we are using a free Canva account. So I can go back and I can decide to look for another font that is free and try to change it, right? So maybe I can say accordion black is free. I'll just tap on it. And it has changed from archive, ARCHIVE, to accordion black. Now that's a change of font, right? Very quick and very simple. Right now, that's for editing. I can drag a logo here. I can change this. Let me look for a free logo. So whatever you need, you can find it at Elements, right? If you need a shape, you can find it at Elements. You need whatever, you can go to the Elements where I just toggle to. I go to Elements. I'll come here. I will type logo. Let me see what I'm going to have as my answers. Good. Now, some of them are not free. Like I said, anyone that has crown is not free. I'm just trying to edit something. This would have been a very great logo for me, but it is not free, so I have to do something else. And I'll just look for something really simple. So maybe I want to use this as my logo. I'll just drag it into the spot. I'll delete this. And then I'll drag and reduce the size. Now, one rule for designing on Canva or reducing sizes of images or text, images mostly, text, whatever, is that you don't drag from the side, right? If this one doesn't even give you a to drag from the side, you always drag from here like this, from top or from the edge. You don't drag from these places or these places or this place or this place. You end up expanding the image beyond how it's supposed to look like. So this is our logo. I'll just reduce the size and I'll take it up. I'll move the image, Ctrl Z on that. I'll tap here and I'll drag the image upstairs. So we have a logo. Though it doesn't match the color of our design, I can decide to change it. I can decide to change that logo to something else. This one, I can even change the color if I wish. So this matches. Yeah, this matches the color. So I'll just reduce and I'll place it in a very good position for logo. Right, so that's me editing a template as quick as possible. Right, then there's the picture. I can, edit this picture. I can backspace this, delete it, because this is a frame, right? So, I mean, most of us already know how to do this with templates, right? You can edit the text. I've just showed us how to edit text. You can change this number, put your own number. You can remove this person's picture and put your own picture. Just maybe remove this backspace. I'll look for a picture that I have on my own. I don't have any good picture here, but let me just pick this guy. I'll put this guy's picture and this one-sided. Why one-sided? That's a separate framework. Hold on, let me see what is about here. Oh, wow. They created a round circle at the back. Yeah, I know I can add from my gallery. They created a round circle at the back, maybe because the frame that had a white edge was not available. That's what I think. So this is a frame, right? And you can put an image into the frame. So I'll just drag and put this guy there. But it's one-sided, so I'll look for another image that goes well. I should upload my files. So once you want to, maybe you have an image in your gallery, you can just go to upload files, right? This is for editing a template. The next we are going to do now is to design something from scratch. So we just picked up something from the gallery. Let's look for something very simple and let's see. I don't have so many pictures of myself. You can download pictures as well. So, okay, let's cut the crap. I don't want to use any of these pictures. I need a free picture, right? I want to get a free picture online, a stock image. That's what they are called, right? I'll just go down to a place called freepik.com, FROEPIK, freepik.com, right? And I'll go there to download free stock images. I want a new image I want to use. I don't want to use that lady. I'll just go to freepik.com. So you can see my screen. And you can see Freepik get great designs faster, right? And then I'll search for the kind of person I'm looking for. I can decide to search for black. Okay. I can decide to say black lady on white tops smiling. Great. And now I have a bunch of images that are free that I can use, free stock images, right? And I can just pick from any of them. Some of them are also not free. Some of them I have to pay to their subscription, but I can also show you how you can remove the watermark from these images that are not free, right? And you can use it. So, but let's pick a free one first. Let me stop teaching you bad things. So let's look for any of these blazes, any beautiful one. So I can see a lot of beautiful ladies here. I'll just pick one beautiful. This one is fine. I mean, if you don't see what you're looking for, you can go to the next page. So let me go to the next page. Let me see more and more beautiful girls, beautiful ladies that I can pick from. Okay, let's use this girl. She's always very popular on so many designs. So let me just use her. Vista la vista. Erase the background in just one blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. I'll just pick this girl. So what I'll do is normally you can save your image, right? There is save image as, and if I click on save image as, right, I'll be given the option to save the image on my gallery, and I can pick it up from my gallery. But here's the thing, right? That might fill up my space. That might give me a lot of disadvantage because I don't want my space to be filled up with so many images that I'll end up not using again, right? I don't need them for anything. So what do? I can remove the background from here actually, because free pick now gives you the option to remove background from image so long as it's free. I can remove the background here, but I don't want to remove the background because I need the background for the frame I want to put her in. So what do? I need this image. I don't want to save it on my system. I just simply right click and I'll copy the image. A simple copy the image. I'll go into my Canva and I will paste Ctrl V. And voila, she's here, uploaded. No, my gallery, not on my system, my local disk in my system, but on my Canva. And then I'll just drag and pitch her in. Easy peasy, right? Guys, are we together? Do you understand what's going on?
Yes, we do.
Good. So there are a couple of places you can get free images. Free pick is one of them. That's free pick. There are other places like Photo Stock, Adobe Stock, where you can get Adobe images. Adobe Stock. You can get free images, but they all have watermarks. I'm sure you know. This one is saying start free trial. I don't need a free trial. Just show me images. So let me search for image. So I want to search for an image from Adobe Stock. So let's see. Man in the gym. Yes, love it.
Sorry, this free pick and Adobe Stock you just entered now. Can you access it with your phone or is a laptop you must use?
You can access it with your phone.
Okay.
You just need to go to their website. Freepick is freepick.com. Adobe Stock is stock.adobe.com. Right? So now this is Adobe Stock. These are images on Adobe Stock. And maybe I want to do a design and I need a picture for the design I want to do. Let's say I need this picture.
Sorry,
So
please.
these are...
The picture on Adobe.
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually that the picture on Adobe Stock free. I did free images too, because I've not really used it. I've used people before.
Okay, so the pictures on Adobe Stock, you can see that most of them have watermark.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see it's watermarked.
Remove bg.com background. So remove the background from the images.
If you remove the background, but you cannot remove the watermark.
Okay.
The background will remove the watermark, right? But there is a way to remove the watermark, which I'm going to show us now. So to remove the watermark from like this Adobe Stock and Adobe Stock image, what do I go to a particular website called Downloader. I'm going to drop all of these links for you. Downloader.la. Verifying you are human. Right. So I recently learned that these systems or Google, when they say click to verify or click on images to verify that you're human, They are not verifying via your clicks. They're actually verifying via the way your mouse moves. So practically a robot will move like this because they are trying to verify that a robot's mouse will move like this in a straight line, right? But as a human being, your mouse will hover. So that's what they take as their for their verification. Before you even click, they've already verified that you're human. But that's just by the way, anyways. All right, fine. So go to downloader.la. You can see tools making your life easier, right? And now we want to remove an Adobe stock image. We want to remove the watermark. Let me look for an image that the watermark is really showing. Can you see the watermark on this one? Like very well. Not this one written here, the ones in the image. Let me look for that. Don't worry, let me look for another image that has the watermark written all over. Can you see this one?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Good. All right, so that's Adobe stock. I want to remove the image, want to remove the watermark from that image on Adobe. What do? We go down to downloader.la, that is the link, the website. You now scroll down, and if you scroll down, you're going to see different platforms that you can actually remove the watermark. This SS stands for Shutterstock. There's also shutterstock.com. I will also show us that. Adobe stock is here, which is the one I want to remove watermark from. There are also pictures they call alarmy photos. I'm sure you have seen that as well. Usually has no watermark. You can remove it from here. There's get it downloaded. There's iStock photo for iStock images. You can also remove watermark from iStock. You can click to check other ones. There's Shutterstock SSL. I'm not sure of that. So since we are actually moving for Adobe stock, because that's where we are, if I'm not mistaken, yes, I'll just click on download now to Adobe stock. Right? And what am I required to do? I'm just required to put in the URL of that image that I want to actually download. So what do? I go back to Adobe stock here. And then I'll copy the URL of this image, which is this one, I think. So I'll copy this. That's it. Control C. I'll come back here, close this because there's a lot of ads. Then I'll paste it. I'll search for the photo. After pasting, let's see if it's going to work if I copy the right URL. If it doesn't work, I didn't copy the right URL. Doesn't, so I didn't copy the right URL. So I'll go back now and look for how to copy that URL correctly, because sometimes you might not be able, I might not copy directly from there. So I'll click on this image now, and I'll copy the image address. That's another way. I'll go back here. I will paste it this time. I don't know if this is going to work now. Let's see. You're not giving me any results. Why? It's just to copy the URL. I'll copy this one again. Copy link address. I'll go back and I will paste. Yeah, it should give me the result now. I'll download generated photo. And for, okay, fine. I was not copying the right URL. So for Adobe stock, you have to go and copy it from, where is it? From here, from the file, you just right click and you copy the link address and you go and paste. And you see the watermark is off. So you can do this for practically any image that you want to take up the watermark, because you cannot use an image with the watermark, right? So you just go copy, come here and paste. That's for Adobe stock. We can do the same for, let's look for Shutterstock image. So let's go to Shutterstock. No, not Shutterstock, I've looked at Adobe. Okay, let's look at Shutterstock, shutterstock.com. It's also where you can also get free images. Excuse me. So that's Shutterstock, www.shutterstock.com. Let's look for Shutterstock images. They are almost the same thing: Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, iStock. So let's search for an image. Man walking out in the gym. So this is just to remove. Yeah, so this is now Shutterstock. And if we also click on this image and see what we can do with it, you can see a watermark as well. Can you see this? Right? So, okay, I've not downloaded the first one. Okay, so now for this one, we have gotten the image, right? We have removed the background of the image, and we have removed the watermark from the image, and we need to copy the image. We need to save the image to our Canva. What do? Like I said, you can either save your image, or I just copy. I prefer to just copy my image and go head on to my Canva, and I'll place it there. So let me add a new design here, and I'll just place my image here. Right, so I'll expand this. I'll expand this. Right, so that's just it, one way. Let's now go and do for Shutterstock. This is a Shutterstock. You can see this is a Shutterstock image. For Shutterstock, is going to be easier. I think we just need to copy the link. Let's copy the URL from the top here. Let's see. So I just copied the URL from the top. I'll go back to downloader.la. I'll go back. Then I'll Ctrl E and paste and search for the photo.
You pasted on Adobe Stock.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'll go to Shutterstock. Right, Shutterstock, which is SS. I'll come here, I'll paste, search. So let's download generated photo. Let's see, there's an ad. That's how they keep their site running. So they run a lot of ads. And boom, the image is, the watermark is also off. Right. Who doesn't understand what we did here? That's watermark, right? So to remove the background, for those of, now that's watermark. Who doesn't understand what we did? We just remove the watermark of an image. Who doesn't understand? Ask questions. Don't worry. Don't be shy. Sorry. Just ask your question, whatever. How did we remove the watermark again? I can't hear you clearly. Can you just type, please? Oh,
Hello,
somebody's,
sir.
yes, someone is asking what is watermark. Okay, yes, go on.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to go back to the downloader.la website. My question is, what about if the image you want to remove the watermarks is
It's
not
not there.
listed on that site? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. I know that question will come. So the thing is, most free images you will see, like there's practically every image you want to get, you get it from either Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, or iStock, right? Most likely you will not see free pick there. It's free pick that you will not see there. free photo. Let's just go back to the watermark Adobe what's it called now? Downloader.la. So let's go back here. I'm not there. Let's go back here. So now this is what we have. Just the few here. Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Alamy, NCB Scan Mix, Getty Downloader, iStock Photo Downloader, this iStock, Pick Fair Downloader Photo Sheller. Then there is page 2. If we go to page 2, you can see more stocks, Vector Stock, Stock Unlimited, Medium Stock Graphics, Stock ePhoto, right? Except they don't have access to it, then you have a problem. You can even see LinkedIn SlideShare, Wire Image, Film Magic, Belger Image, even Google, right? Google Chrome extension, Facebook, right? And YouTube Shorts. You can even download YouTube Shorts. You can download YouTube Shorts. Twitter Video Downloader. You can download Twitter videos. Just copy the link and come and paste it, and you can download it. Pinterest, the same thing. Crack, background remover. You can even remove background from images too for years. So let's try and remove a background. Let's see. I've not used their background remover before. It's actually a link, right? Not an image. So let's copy it. Let's paste the link. And let's remove the background. Let's see. I thought as much. Well. I've never tried a background remover before. So there's remove.bg from me. So what's the person that asked that question? Yeah, if you don't see the image background that you want to remove here, it means you probably have to look for another way to remove the background from the image, right? For instance, what platform is that now? Free pick is not there. You can't find free pick there. And sometimes free pick images have what's it called now? Watermark. Now, someone asked, what is a watermark? A watermark is this write-up that is being put in by the owners of the images, right? I'm coming. That is being put in by the owners of the images to protect their image from you getting it. So you will pay. For instance, this thing we are doing now, we are using the backyard route, right? However you put it. For instance, if you see this, you can see you have to pay for this image, right? You have to subscribe and get the image. And if you subscribe by so as amount of dollars, you get the image for free, right? Same with this one. But we don't have money to subscribe. And this watermark, we cannot use the image if there's something like this. You can't use it because this is copyright infringement, right? So you need to take off this watermark. This is what we call a watermark. It can be like this. It can look like plenty, right? So you need to take it off, and that's how you remove the watermark. And I just showed us that, which I'm going to show us again now because some people are saying they don't understand. So I'll show us in brief. Then I just mentioned free pick for this guy that was asking a question, what if they are not here? For instance, free pick is not on this downloader.la. You can't find free pick here. But how you need to see download an image from free pick. So for instance, let's go to free pick. This is free pick, and this is a free pick image. This is a free pick image. This is a free pick image. So if I click on this girl now on yellow, because it's not a free image, it's going to have watermarks. So let's see, you can see free pick all over the image. The person that asked that they don't understand what watermark is, can you see what this is? This is free pick written all over the image. You can't use this image because it has free pick all over it, right? What do you need to do? You need to actually remove the watermark from it, right? So what do? You copy the URL of this image, Ctrl+C, and copy. And then I will go to free pick zone downloader. You can describe free pick on is free pick PIC now, downloader.com. Let's see. So that's free pick downloader.com, right? And then I'll come here and I'll copy that. I'll paste that image I just copied. I'll click on download, saying the URL is not valid. Why? Okay, let me copy it a different way. I'm copy image address, because most times we copy from the top, it might not work. So just right click, copy the image address, come here. If it doesn't work, and paste. And let me see now. And boom, I have removed that of free pick, right? You can see there's no more watermark on any of the images. So you just probably have to discover which particular platform you can use to remove the watermark from the image. So you can see this is for free pick. Do I still need to show us how to remove the watermark? Who was asking? Hassan Rafia. Okay. Rafia, do you still need that? Or should I move on?
You can move on.
Okay. Are you sure you understand?
Sure. I
Yes.
don't understand though.
Which part do you not understand, Sarafin? This
I
Sarafin.
cannot even yes, I cannot even differentiate when an image has watermark and when an image does not have watermark.
You can't. Why? It's easy now. You see it. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
What's this on this image? Can you see that this image? Look at this image. Can't you see this image my mouse is hovering on? What are you seeing?
Yes.
A girl, right?
Yes,
Yellow
sir.
background. And then free
Yes,
pick
sir.
all over the image. Can you see free pick all over the image? Written, printed all
Yes.
over. Good. So that's a watermark. So if you see an image like this, the image has a watermark. Let's go to stock, Adobe stock. Look at this guy, this image. Can you see Adobe stock all over?
Oh, yes.
That's a watermark. That's how you know an image has a watermark. Let's look for something else. Let's click these two people. This one is hard to see, but there is watermark. Can you see watermark on this guy's hand, on his clothes, his shirt?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's watermark. Once you see it, you will know that an image has a watermark. You just need to
So,
remove it.
please, can you go?
Yes,
So, please, can you go back and just try removing the watermark again?
Okay, I'll do that. So let's pick an image. Now I want you to pick an image by yourself from what you can see. Let me go to another page. When you see the image you want, let me know. Have you seen one?
No.
Or I should pick for you?
Yes, sir. Pick for me.
But let's pick this one. I like this guy and this girl. Now this is this. Can you see there's Adobe stock written all over? This is an Adobe stock image and it has Adobe stock watermark all over it. And I need to remove this watermark so I can use this image for my picture. Now we are just on the removing of image. We have not gone to designing yet. I will now go to downloader.la, the website downloader.la. You can see it written here, downloader.la at the top, right? And then I will scroll down and I will look for Adobe stock, the image that I want to remove. So the website I'm on is Adobe stock, stock.adobe.com. If I'm on Shutterstock, which is this one, I will look for Shutterstock SS. As I'm on Adobe stock, I will look for Adobe stock, this one. If I'm on iStock, I will go and look for iStock. If I'm on iStock photo, like the website iStock, if I'm on Get It Downloader, I'll click Get It Downloader. So right now we are on Adobe stock. So I'll just click on Adobe stock, download now. Right. And then there's a position to put the URL of the image. I'll go back to Adobe stock, this image. I'll go to file, I'll right click, and I will copy the link address. When I copy the link address, I'll go back to downloader.la and I will paste it, Ctrl V, paste. And I will search for the photo. Just a few seconds. Yeah, that's finished searching. And once it finished searching for photo, it's going to show you the next button, which is download generated photo. I'll click on download generated photo, and you can see the image now. There's no watermark anymore. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any
Thank
other
you.
question? So that's to remove watermark. Now, if you want to remove background, for instance, you want to remove the background of an image. You just copy like this image now. I want to remove the background. I'll copy the image. Like I said, I like copying image. I don't like storing on my phone. I'll now go to this website called remove.bg, which most of us know about. Remove.bg is a website to remove background of image. The BG stands for background, and it's free, 100% totally free, right? And I will come here. I'll click on upload image, right? It's going to open up to you for you to upload from your browser, but I don't have an image in my browser, so I'll just paste the image that I have copied, and you can see that it is removing the background of the image for me from this image, and it's going to remove that in a couple of minutes. And this is for free. If you're using Canva Pro, you have to remove the background for removing Canva Pro is there, so you can see the background has been removed, right? The background has been removed. I can now copy this image, and I'll come back to my Canva, and I can paste. Do you see that the image doesn't have a background? The background that's covered has been removed. And it's even clear, very clear. Can you see what I've just done, guys? Let's remove this one.
Yes, yes, sir.
You see there's no more background. So that's how you remove background. So I've showed us how to remove background of image. I've showed us how to remove watermark as well. I should do it again. Background, okay. Fine, I'll do it again. I want to remove the background of image. I want to remove the background of, let's go to this one. Let's say I want to remove the background of this girl's image. I've removed the watermark from this one. I'll just copy the image. You can save. Okay, let me save. Me, I like to copy my image straight up and move it. But let's assume I want to save this image. Let me save image as, I'll save image as black girl. What is this? Okay, so let me not save that. Let me just cancel. I don't know what they're saying. Let me just copy the image. I'll just copy, right click, because I've removed the background. I'll copy the image. I will go to remove.bg, which is this website. Let me cancel, let me close it and open it again. I'll go to my website, look at it, right? And I will type remove.bg, which is remove background, right? And I will hit enter, and it will open automatically for me. And I will click on upload image. You can see here they're showing you what it will look like. They have removed the background from this image. I'll click on upload image, which of course will direct me to open my system to collect an image from my system. I'll close that. I already have an image here, the one I just removed. I'll paste Ctrl V, and it's going to remove the image, the background of this girl's image, and give me just the girl as my image. So let's see. And it's working on it. Just a few more seconds, and boom. It takes up the background like magic. Can you see? So I'll just copy the image and go back to my Canva if I was working on a Canva design, right? And then I will paste. You can see I populated this place with so much images. Let me duplicate. I will remove this one. I will remove this one, and I have just this girl on white background. Do you understand, guys? Yeah?
Yes, we
Yeah,
do. I do.
clear.
Okay, fine. So I've removed this one.
Interesting. As in,
You see that? I'll just come. I can change the color of my background to blue or whatever I want to use and design. Right? Maybe blue, maybe black, maybe purple, whatever. And you can see the image is even very clear. It's not even, I don't think it's looking blurry. Let me view in full size just to be sure. It's blurred. Move the BG blurs background, blurs images these days, but I mean, Gunosh, I think your hand is up, right? Your hand up, yeah.
Yes, sir. I have one question.
Yeah.
Can we design the business card by Canva or not?
Can you design
Because I didn't try
a business card? A business card?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Just need to find
one thing. Okay, but another thing is about the logo. Can we find or design a logo for our company by Canva, or it has another special app?
Okay. Designing logos are a bit more complex than it looks. So, logo is about branding, and it takes a lot of while. It takes a lot of thinking and a lot of thought process. So most times, Canva is not the best place to design a logo. It probably should be done on Illustrator. There's what they call Illustrator. That's a different application altogether, a different software that helps you to download to design logos professionally. Right? You can do something simple on Canva, but you probably not have it very professional like it should look. So my only problem with remove BG now is that when you remove a background, it tends to blur the image. So let me remove this one. Let me see these two people. It tends to blur the image a little, which is not good. Because they want you to use their paid version. So like that, this image this one doesn't look too bad. But this one looks really blurred, really, really blurred. And I need to fix that. So that's why I use my Canva Pro, because I don't have problem. I'll just remove it from Canva. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but still not clear. So I think you can improve quality of image. Improve image quality online for free. There are so many resources. I think Image Enhancer, that one is guy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
So I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, ask. I can hear you.
My question is between remove, that there's remove VG, remove background.com, remove VG, and Canva background remover. Which one is okay between both of them?
Canva background remover is the best. It saves you stress, saves you copy and paste.
Yeah, exactly. Because you made mention of blurring on the image you posted. Even majority of image I did on remove VG, they are always blurring, most of them.
So remove BG makes your image blurry. Before it wasn't like that. Initially they were not like that, right? But they now have the paid version of remove BG. As much as they're giving you free, there is the paid version of remove BG, where you can use to enhance the quality of your image, and then that's where you pay. Right, so if you look here, you're going to see they give you two different dimensions. There is the download, this normal one, and then there's download the HD, which is 960 by 640 pixels, and that's the higher, what's it called now? The higher version of it, right? And that one you have to pay. Because you can see this is the simple one, 612 by 48 pixels, which makes it blurry. But if you click on this one now, you'll be required to pay for the download. So they all know what they are doing, right? They are looking for, you can see good quality up to 0.245 megapixels. So you know what they are doing. But I'm sure that there is a tool online that you can use to improve the quality of your image. You can see image enhancer. Everything is online. You can go online and maybe look for another tool, go there, improve the quality of the image and come back. But you see that it's long stress, like you're going front and back. As instead of just maybe using Canva background remover that will just remove it straight up, and you have your background removed and you are free to do what you want to do. But so the Canva remover is not free, right? It's not free. So you have to use the Canva Pro version of it. But so far, I hope we understand what's been going on. I know that to some people, it might be looking like magic, but it's not magic. It's real life, right? So we can, if I want to duplicate this design the way it is now, this particular design, I can do it within a couple of minutes. So I have 6 minutes before we go on break. So let me just quickly duplicate this design from scratch. I'm sorry, not this one. Like the one they have here, I want to do a new design of it. So let me do that. Okay, let me move the page up. So this is the design they have, right? And I want to just duplicate it here to my own design, right? They have a design, I want to duplicate it here without editing their template. I will have to do that, and I'll have to be very fast. So very first things first, what do? I look for the first thing they have on this place, and I think it's a circle. I will go to images, to elements. I'll be very fast. When I come back from break, we'll take it slowly. I just want to show you something. I'll go here to circle. When I come back from break, I'll begin to explain things one by one. So this is circle, right? And I will increase it to be very, very big. Yeah, circle, very big. Right. And then that's the first circle. I'll go again and I'll look for another circle, because I think that's what they have again. I'll drag. This time around, I'll make the circle white. If you're following me, I'll make the circle white. I'm duplicating this design that they have here, right? So just a couple of minutes, I should be done. And then I will go to elements again, and I will search for circle frame. And I will drag this here. Right. And then I will add my text. So let me use this a little. Let me also use this a little. Right. Is it at the same frame? Yes. I will add my text. So I'll go to text and I will add the heading and I will write, what did they write? YTP. Let me just write digital marketing. Trying to be fast so that we can go on break. Digital marketing what? Let's call it digital marketing class. Right, so let's reduce this like this. Yep. And then I will align it to the left because they are all aligned to the left. I will reduce the size a little. I will also reduce the line spacing. drag here a little. I'll increase the font size a little bit, and then I'll change the fonts. What were they using? I don't know the fonts they used to. Archive. So let's use archive. This is what they used. Yeah. So I'll change that back to archive. Yeah. And they have an image at the background, right? There's an image at the background. I don't know what that image is, but let me just search for something really quickly from Elements and fix it at the background of our own. I can look for and on laptop. It's 12:29. Don't think I can finish this by now. Don't think I can finish it before break, but let me just do what I can very quickly. All of these are pro. So let me see. I'll use this. So let me use this. Come here. Right. And I'll expand this. I'll send to the back. I don't think it has entered very well. Let me just do as sharp as I can. Hasn't entered very well, but so I will reduce the opacity of this one. Something like this. Mine hasn't seated well, so I have to find out what they did. There's a frame. Exactly. Okay. So just not to keep us beyond 12:30, it's already 12:30. All right, so I'll continue when we are back from the break. I hope you understand what I was doing anyways. I was just trying to duplicate their design to my own, right? But I thought I could finish it before break, but it's already break time, so we can go and break 30 minutes. I will be back by 1 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
You're welcome. Please come back by 1 so that we can continue. All right, so we're back from the break, and we'll continue from where we stopped. I had the screen ongoing. I was trying to design, so all right, confirm you can see my screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so during the break, before we went on break, I was able to fix that. You can see it's now, the image is now at the background of the circle, right? And
Hello, sir.
yes, sir.
Can you really explain it, sir?
Which part?
How to design these graphics? I had
Yeah,
I had network problem before.
so where am I explaining from in particular?
I don't understand how did you
Don't worry, I'm coming. Okay, so I was trying to do this very quick design and I'm already on it, right? You can see here that I have this first page, right? This page I'm designing now. I've been able to put these stuffs right in the. I put the image at the background. You can see it, right? And next thing now is to add this small text, this small body of text. So I'll just come down here and I'll add a small body of text. And what does the text say? The best solution for growing your business. I'll just type there. The best solution for growing your. I will come here and I will adjust this again. I'll shift this down here. What's the font and what's the font size? They have 18.7 Montserrat. So I will make this 18.7. I will come down to the number of the font and I will reduce it to 18.7 and I'll change it to Montserrat. So let me look for the font, Montserrat. It should be free. It's free. And then I'll last adjust it to the right alignment, and I'll place it here. Is that what we have? Yes, that's what we have, right? And the next one is the box, the join us box with the text, join us. The text is Montserrat 21.8, and then there's a box. So I'll first type the text. No, let me duplicate this one. Since it's already Montserrat, I'll just increase the font size, right? Minus, and I'll increase it to 21.8. and I'll put it in the center. So I'll now need a box, a rectangle. So I'll go to my elements and I'll type rectangle. And this is a rectangle, the shapes, under shapes. I'll click on that rectangle. I'll reduce the size. It came out 2 times. I'll change the color to white because it is it white? Yes, it is white. So I'll change the color to white. That means I'll change the color of the text to blue. Notice what I'm doing. So this is my rectangle. I'll reduce the size again. My text in the middle. My box is too big, so I'll have to reduce it. So I'm reducing the size of my box. And it's in the middle. Let me confirm. To confirm if your stuff is in the middle and the center, you hold shift, click on the text, hold the shift again, click on the box and go to position. And you can see it's on the left and in the middle, on the center and in the middle. So there's no need, I can group them. So if I group them, it will become one image. I've grouped the 2 elements to become one. So I'll move it down here. All of them are on the same line. Notice that I am maintaining a line. I am maintaining a straight line. I don't know if you've noticed it. Hold on, let me get this stuff, the rulers out. Let me show my rulers. There's a place to show rulers. Okay, not that now. Show rulers now. Okay, this is not this one we want to see now. Anyway, just notice I have a straight line at the edge, just like they have a straight line on the edge, right? So I can adjust my image, but I have to maintain that line. You can see the line. Once you adjust anything, the line will immediately come across and you can see the line, right? So I have that straight line, that border at the end of that image, and I have what I need to have. Next thing is the phone number and the WhatsApp logo, which is also very easy to just add. So I can just simply add a phone number, the text, and I will add the phone number, any phone number at all. Okay, 1.39, I can add, oh, damn it. I can add plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'll change the text to white. I'll change the text first of all, the text font to maybe archive because it's archive text. So I'll change it to archive. It's archive, right? Yes. I will reduce it to 20 what? 23.9 font size. And I will make it white because it actually is white. But it's more spaced, so I will also go to here and I'll do letter spacing because I think it's more spaced at the letters. Exactly. Do you see how it has come to life from pieces to what they have as their templates, right? And then I can put an image, any image I want to put. I can simply add the image there. I remove the one that they had already. So I can add an image there. So let me add an image. Let me go to my uploads.
Can you remove that image? That's rainbow image.
Which image?
The rainbow image inside the circle.
Okay, so that's a frame. It's not an image, it's a frame, right? So
Okay.
what do you do? It's just a frame. So if I put an image, I'll just drag the image and put inside and it will enter inside the frame, just like you have a picture frame. And that's it.
Okay, so image will cover the background.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's a frame. So just like you have a picture frame, you put your picture inside the frame. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, someone is asking if I can add the WhatsApp logo. So I'll just go down to elements and see if they have a free WhatsApp logo. So I'll come to elements and I will type WhatsApp icon or WhatsApp logo, WhatsApp icon precisely. And they will give me a couple of WhatsApp icons, both free and unfree. And you can see different WhatsApp icons here. And I can pick from anyone. What do they have? So with a white box. So I'll just search for the WhatsApp icon I want to use. I might not use their own exactly. I might use something similar. So let me search for it. Most of them are not free. That's because we're not using Pro. So let's just search for a WhatsApp icon that works. Have I passed it? Maybe. This is black outside. So let me pick this one. Then I'll reduce the size. I'll drag it here. I'll change the color from black to white. Boom. We have our design. Can you do this, guys? Is this something you think you can do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can try it.
I can see a lot of people are confident. You want to try it now? Duplicate this design for me. Are we dispensed to try it now?
I'm doing my own.
What did you say?
No problem. Let's try. I'll try. Yeah.
Yes, try it now. It will take time. Will it take time? Okay.
Can we do it
Maybe.
as an assignment?
You want to use it as an assignment. It will not be this one again. I'll give you another one.
No, it's okay, sir. You can give us assignments.
Okay. But hope we understand what I just did now. You see, I did this from ground zero up fresh, right? So you can get ideas from Pinterest, right? Sometimes you might be your brain might be cloudy. You don't have any idea. You don't have any design idea you want to design, but you need to actually do a design. You can simply go to Pinterest and get some design ideas. So that's where I get ideas from. Sometimes I need to do a design. There are a lot of other designs from other people. I don't think I have a Pinterest account here, so I'll have to go to my other Google account to access Pinterest, but let me just see. So you just go to Pinterest and let's see if it's going to open up here for me. So I need to have an account with them. I don't have anyone here. So let me share my other screen so that you will see how to get design ideas on Pinterest. So let me go to this other screen. Let me share. So this is my Pinterest account here. If you can see my screen, it's loading up. Just a second. So yeah, this is Pinterest, right? And I have an account in Pinterest already. So all I have to do is I search for the design idea I want, and I can see anything I want to design. Though most of them I can't use them because some of them are maybe beyond what Canva can do. Right? But a few that Canva can do, I can just, pick it up and run with it. Like for instance, now we have a couple of designs here. Maybe some look complex, but let's see. Now there's this design, looks kind of complex.
This one of movie show with cup of corn. It should not be complex. Is it? I mean, the first one, no, not this one.
Not this one. Hold on. Oh, damn, that's scattered. So this one now I can come here. I can do this one. I can see what do I want to design now? Say, let me see church. If I see, let's see, maybe I just did film design. I can see Happy New Month design ideas. I can decide to even pick the month. So you can see they already gave me option. Happy New Month design flyer, Happy New Month design ideas. And then I can see a couple of designs that have already been done by other people. And I can look for, okay, what can I do with Canva? And I'll use it to make my own design. And this one is Happy Workers Day, right? And this design looks very sweet. Let me even look at it. What do they have? So this is Happy Workers Day. And it looks very simple. Looks very simple. Very, very simple. Looks like something that can be done on Canva. These two can also be done on Canva. School is not a scam. Right. So I can come and I can look for ideas and I can pick one or two persons' own. Not like I'm going to replicate exactly what they have, but I'll just look at, okay, what does this one have? What does this one have? What does this one have? And then I'll look at, okay, let me pick these three persons' ideas. I can now start thinking of, okay, when I'm designing, I can begin to design my own, think of my own, how my own should look like, look for alternative ways to make it look better, right? So that's how you get design ideas from Canva. For instance, this Happy Workers Day now, I love the design. Can't get everything they have, but I love it. Let me see, let me try it. I'll copy the image, but I will not use the Canva for free. I don't know if it's going to work. But let me see. Let me try it. I think it should work out. I'll change some things, like maybe font. If I don't see the kind of font, I'll look for something close. Let me change my screen to the screen I was. Yeah. 3D features cannot be done on Canva. Canva has its limitations. Sorry. But you can do very simple things. Canva has some 3D templates, right? But not much, nothing serious that you can achieve from it. So let me delete this. Come on. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to add a new image. I'm now going to paste that design I got from Pinterest here so that I can see it when I want to make my design. So I'll just drag it. Exactly, it's a 4 by square, it's a square design. So this is their design, right? And you can see what it looks like. So if I want to design from scratch, I'll have to take reference of their own design. I'll start with the color. How can you post your design online for free, like the one I just used? You create a Pinterest account, register for Pinterest, sign up for Pinterest, create a Pinterest account, and begin to pin your designs. If you have any good design ideas, I just collected one from Pinterest. So that's what you can do. So let me look for the color that this actually looks like. Where is the color of this one? Let me look for color picker. So guys, there's solid color and there's gradient color. Now, for those of us who are here now, for a background, for instance, this color is solid. A single color is a solid color. If I choose black, blue is a single color. If I choose black is a single color, right? But I might decide to say, okay, I want to do a color gradient. I want to mix colors together to get my background. And you can see this is black and this color. I can say, okay, I want to change this to red. So you can see black and red. I can say, okay, I want to make it black and looking like this. It can look like this. I can decide to add more gradients to the colors. So maybe I have more than, I want to add like 3 different colors, right? Well, of course, you have to be careful. It's not, you don't just dangle with colors, right? You just want to be careful with the kind of color you're using. So 2 is enough or 1 is enough, but that's how to choose color gradient, right? And then I'll leave that for that. Okay, Joy, yes, some of anything that Canva cannot do, then you are talking of Photoshop and Illustrator. Photoshop and Illustrator. Right, so let me pick a color. Let me go and pick this color. I need this color. So I'll come here, I'll use my color picker and I'll come to this design so that I can get the color of the background that I'm looking for. And I'll click here. And you can see I've gotten this color, right? Exactly the color that they have is what I now have here on my design. Yes or no? Yes. So I will go back to to my text and I will type workers day. I'll pick a text first. Let me add the subheading. And I will type workers day in capital. Workers first. I don't know what that font is, but I'm not sure. Corel Draw too. Yeah, Corel Draw. Photoshop, Illustrator, Corel Draw, those are design tools. So let's look for this. I don't know what this font is, but I'm pretty sure we will not have it because we're using free. But let's just look for a font and change it to something similar before we move on. Let's look for their font type. Let's use Korean black. Korean black is a bit similar, right? Do you agree? Nah, this one doesn't work. We bold it and see. Okay, maybe it does though. Okay, let's use this now. Let's use Inter. Kind of works, I think. So let's use this one. And we are now trying to replicate the design, right? So come here. I want to change the color of the text as well. So let's come and pick the color of the text. Trying to pick the green. Didn't work. Okay, green color achieved. Workers day. I'll duplicate and I'll type the day. It might not be exactly the same type of text, but I'm just trying to replicate something, right? We have workers day. And the next thing now is happy, the text. So remember, I told you calligraphy cannot be used as the main text, but that's what they didn't use it as the main text, they just use it for the happy, right? So you can see, I'll type, oh, damn. So I'll come here and I'll type happy. And happy will be black. Happy will be black. I will now change the font to one of the calligraphy text, let's say handwriting. I don't know which one they used. Let's use this one. Brittany. Yeah, looks like it's not exactly it, but looks like it. Attendance is coming. Too big. I'll reduce the size. Okay, maybe not exactly what we want, but I think we're heading somewhere. I have to reduce this a little again. This is also italicized, so it's already italicized here, so and it's not the same thing, but I think we are. No, it shouldn't be bold. I don't think it's bold. It's not bold. It's already automatically. So we'll leave it like this. Celebrating all workers. You deserve a break. That's the next set of text. I'll be very fast with that one. What's the color? It's black. Why is it not showing at all? Montserrat. Let's change that to Poppins. Let's change it to Poppins Light. Let's make it Poppins regular. Poppins medium. Okay, so we'll make it this. I can't see it though. Then we type the last set of texts. You deserve a break. Where is it? And this one should be bold. Or even extra bold. From what I see, it looks extra bold. So this is we just trying to replicate a design as fast as possible. This one now will be what's bold, semi-bold. Okay. All right. So we have this one. And the last things are the logos, the fish, the plate of fish. That's what is going to be my problem now. The plates of fish, and I can get this one, green helmets, but I don't know about the plate of fish. So let me go to photos. Green helmets. I should add green safety helmets to make the search more flexible. So I'm looking for a green helmet. Can't find one now. Can't find one now. Can't find one now. Find one. 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 This one is not seated well, even if I rotate it. So I need something like this, but this is pro. And I might not even find it here because they are all pro. So let me go to free pick and see if I can see a green helmet as fast as possible. But guys, you know the drill. If I don't complete it, people really wants to complete it for me. What's his name? It's that time of the year. So it's not yet, it's loading. I did not ask you to show me somebody's face. I just needed the helmet. See, yeah. So I think we have found helmets green, 2 precisely. So what do I need to do? First, I need to take this image. I might not exactly be what they use, but let me just take it. I'll copy the image URL and go and remove the background and the watermark here. Follow me. Oh. If you get lost, tell me you've gotten lost. So I'll copy this image. I'll go to remove.bg. I'll remove the background because I can't remove it on Canva. Just a moment, please. Background removed, copy image, head on to here, Canva, paste the image. So not exactly their type of image, but I managed to get something and I will rotate it to suit what they have to an extent. If I rotate it, it might spoil it. So let me keep it like this, right? I'm in kind of a hurry, so I have to be fast. Happy Workers' Day. Is the plate of fish that will be my problem now? Well, let's see, Sha. Let me add the circle for that May that they have at the top. So let me go and add the shape. Circle, 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 circle. So they have May at the top. Let me increase the size so that I'll be seeing their design. There's May there. This is what we have in return. Our test color is not the same one. Let me fix that immediately. No, not this one. Not this one. I want to make sure I get the same color that they have for their text. Change to white. Yeah. Okay, it's good. We are making progress. And I'll add the May text. May.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is the attendance list out?
I've requested for it, so I think they should send this. I've requested for it since before we resume the class.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's come. So this is May, right? That's what we have. Now we need to change the font for May. Okay, the attendance link has been posted on these charts, so you can start filling it now. This is May, and we need to change the font for May. I don't know what font they are using there. It looks completely different from everything that I have, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be available for free. But let's use this Norwester. I think it's a bit close. Doesn't work. Let's see. Almost the same. Blacker. Nah, not the same. So let's use one that is close. Let's use this one. Let's change that text to white. I mean, it's close now, so we can manage it. I'm doing all of this because I'm in a hurry. And it's bold. It's not supposed to be bold. So it's automatically bold. So I can't use it. I don't need something that's bold. I don't need text that is bold. I need a regular text, not bold. But the problem now might be that we might not get exactly the text. So we got it. JTMS. This is the font I just used now, Ansing. That's giving me bold this thing, and it doesn't have options. So it just has to be that. Let me use this one, Amaranth. Okay, let's use this one. Not the same, but it's close. I will soon be rounding up. Not position, arrange, center and middle. Group. Yeah, so this is this text. What else do we have? Happy New Month, Happy New Month, Happy New Month around it. Text. So let me show you how to do that really quickly. Text box, and we have Happy New Month. We have to reduce the font size. Okay, they are all in capitals. Okay. Happy. Oh, damn. So you know that after you finish doing all of this, that's why you now take your time to begin to keep your design in order. What's the time? 1:52. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this, but I will try. So that is Happy New Month. I'll go to my effects and I will curve it to be round. And I can curve it to be round to whatever size I want it to be. So let me curve it this way, this size. Right. And then I will move it here. So the text at the top. Does this work? Yes, it does. I rotate this. I hope you see what I'm doing. So you see, I went there, I curved the text, and then I rotated this one. Oh, people should leave me alone. Leave me alone, not now. Oh my God. I need to turn off this notification. So I've rotated this text. Is it enough? I don't think that's enough for this text. So the one here, I think is too much. So let me close it again. Let me position it this way. Same with this one. I'll close it to, let me close this one to what, 71. I'll close this one to 71. It's too close. See how this takes time. $54. Okay. So it's remaining one more. but it's smaller than, supposed to be smaller than this. Okay, 12.7. 12.7. Who is this person asking for attendance again when they have dropped attendance? Is it that you don't pay attention to what is being said? Or you just go, you just leave your phone and go out. Then when you come back, you start asking for the attendance. I don't understand. Okay, I might not be able to get this exactly now, but I'm close. Do you agree that I'm close?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'll rotate this here. Don't worry, I'll soon end it. If I can't get the circle exactly, I'll end it. Okay. So it's remaining this one now. But I think the texts are too big. I need to reduce the size of the text to be smaller than they are. They are too big, so they are joining together. Okay, I'm not getting the circle exactly the way I'm supposed to get it. So if I take my time, I'll actually get it. I'm not getting it the way it's supposed to be, but if I take my time, I'll get it. Okay, I will post the attendance link again. I'll post the attendance link again. This is 157. I posted the attendance again. It's 157, guys. I don't want to keep you longer than expected, but you people will be the ones to complete this design for me now. Yes, Joy.
Okay, Mr. Ib, well done, sir. Thank you. So probably we'll just do, I mean, you give us an assignment, but then it's not even about this Canva. The assignment you gave us the last time, I'm trying to submit it. There is no option to where to copy the link of the assignment so that we can drop it there. It's just showing submit assignment option 1, finish and submit. It's not like we're dropping any link.
Send me the link. Let me see. Is there no option to submit a link?
There is just submit assignment. Then it has, it's a Google form, so it has this box where you press option 1, but you can't drop the assignment on the kidney on the
From
form.
what I'm seeing on my end, I'm seeing name. Name is the first thing now. And then the next thing I'm seeing is submit assignment. I can see, hold on. I can see 22 responses already.
But you can't drop the assignment. That's what I'm saying.
Really? Okay, what will happen is we'll send you another link then. I'll create another link and send.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so what I did with my own was that instead of writing my name, I just dropped the link for the assignment on that chat box.
Side of the link. That's not how it's supposed to be, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll send another link, don't worry.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so it's 2 p.m. and I can't finish this design now, but I'm sure you can see that I'm making progress. It's almost the same thing, if not, aside the logo and the fish that I've not added, and then this circle, which if I get it, I'm done, right? It's almost the same thing, just a replica of their own design. So that's how it is to use Canva. So yeah, I'm going to be giving you another assignment, very simple one. I think you should even replicate this for me. This one that we have here, I don't know if I should do that or I should give you another one. Let me go to Pinterest and let me be sure I want to give you from this one, or I want to give you another one from Pinterest. So let's speak from Pinterest and let's get a design that we will do and replicate and submit tomorrow. And not tomorrow, I don't know when your next class is. I think Wednesday or so. I don't think I have a class with you tomorrow. Okay, so agree now. Do we want to replicate this design or we should look for another one? Let me hear from you. Be as fast as possible.
Let's look for another one.
Let's look for another one. Okay. Just a second. Okay, so let's look for another one then. Okay, another one. Everybody agrees another one. All right, so work with me, so that you will see what you will do. You want this one? I'm sure nobody will want it.
This is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Want it, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, we want it. Okay.
It's
looks
okay.
simple.
It looks simple.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for saying it by yourself. So I'm going to copy the image and I'm going to send it to you guys. How do I send this image now? I'm not on your WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll send to the admin.
WhatsApp, yes.
I'll send to the admin to send to you. Yeah. So she will send you the image. So that's the design you're going to do for me. Is that fine by everybody?
Okay, guys.
Okay. Can we change the image? Can we use another image?
You can use another image. You just get me a guy that's looking like this.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay. I think that should be all, right? Attendance link is not opening again. Which one is that one again? Please, who has not filled the attendance? Somebody's complaining that the attendance link is not opening.
Sir, please, the help check the link to the assignment submission. There is only accepting one assignment, and the assignment is 5.
It's only accepting one assignment. Okay, don't worry. I'll create another assignment link. I'll send to the admin. Use it to submit the 5 assignments plus this one. So this one, what I want you to do is submit your Canva link. Make the Canva link editable so that I can see it, so that I can have access to it, and then submit the Canva link. I'll be viewing your distance straight from Canva. So let me show you how to do submit Canva link, how to make Canva link visible for people that do not know about it.
Sorry.
So
What's the assignment?
What's the assignment? To do design a design.
We
You
should
do it on Canva. I'll send the design to you.
okay. Replicate
You
a
design
design.
it for me. Yes, you replicate a design for me.
Okay.
So let me show you what to do on how to make link this thing on Canva for people who might not know. Right, so this is Canva. And if you want to give me access to your link, so that because you submit the link, so here's what you do. You just simply go to this share button. I'm sure you can see my screen. You go to share button, you click on share, right? You can see share this design. You can see collaboration link, copy link. You change this first to from only you can access to anyone with link can access, right? And you can see can edit, leave it as can edit so that I can edit it if I need to. But if you don't want me to edit, you can change it to can view or can comment. Then you copy the link. Once you copy the link, you paste it, and that's it. Yes, Gunosh, if you feel the attendance, you can leave now. I'm just showing us the final thing to do. All right, guys, I think that should be all. Yes, you too. I think that should be all. I think everybody should know what to do now. Just send me links, please. Just link. Don't send me the design as a graphic or a picture. Send it as a link, and I will be able to access it alongside the other assignments that have been given. Okay. Do have yourself a very wonderful rest of the day. I need to jump onto something else immediately. All right. Take care. Bye.
Yes, sir. Right.